Okay, this is just retaking the beginning of this episode or video. Neko here, welcome back. This is recorded from my work phone, quote unquote, or what probably is gonna end up being my work phone. I'm wondering if I'm gonna actually use the S9 as my work phone because I have my aunt's old S9 because I never had an S9. I jumped straight from an S8 to an S10. So I may be actually using that one instead of the S10 Plus. I don't know yet. I'll decide that later. I'm sitting here transferring over the files now, but I wanted to re-record the beginning through my work phone mainly because it's so little on it that it's easier to find stuff, so I don't have to create an album folder or whatnot to find everything. Jesus, how bloody popular did my YouTube just become? Jesus. So yeah, technically speaking, there were supposed to be 3 videos before this one. 2 or 3 videos before this one. But I swear to God, this thing is going straight out the door because this is the worst thing ever. I have had this thing disconnected, reconnected, disconnected, reconnected thousands of times. I can't figure out if there's supposed to be a driver for that thing. And it ended up corrupting 2 of my folders, which already had content of lawn mowing and content of updates for the Briggs & Stratton engine. So, those are sadly not going to come out. Sorry to say, but I did manage to recover them. I tried to pop them into the work phone just to see if they will show up. But then the phone decided that they were corrupt. The folders and the footage in it had ended up being corrupt, so it just wiped those completely. So yeah, so here we are. So I will be making another video that probably today, together with some other lawn mowing and stuff. So yeah, so other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video, and this time I'm actually also going to try to sync up the WAV files, so the high quality audio together with the source audio, because I have apparently found out that for some odd reason, even though it says I have left-right audio in the editor, but I don't have these on DST surround, but I have these in mono or in stereo, I only hear right side audio from my raw source GoPro footage after exporting it. I haven't checked it if it happens in the editor, but it seems like that probably has to do with the with me also doing having it set to do high quality audio. Maybe technically speaking, if we wanted to do like high quality like speaking audio and whatnot, we would use actual like lavalier mics or whatnot. But since I'm doing more around and go audio per se, I want a more global sound. Yes, I could mix in the global sound with the belt pack sound, quote unquote, but we're not at a standpoint where we need to do that yet. So hope you guys enjoy the video. On to the video. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Nikolai Tech and I are all here back today, and well, we are back, and today is gonna be a little bit of, this video is gonna be a little bit of everything, if you will. I may have to change to a thicker jacket. I'm gonna change to a thicker jacket. But I'm not gonna take that jacket, I'm gonna take the work jacket. So we're back, and as you guys can probably see, Jesus, it got cold quick after the sun went down. Jeez. Oh well, anywho. We are back, and as you guys can probably see, we're painting white. You can see we've gotten the stain on the top, the first layer of stain, and we've started repainting these. We think the original it was maybe egg white, but we're changing it out to antique white. right now. So yeah, and then we're also gonna take off this outlet, move her underneath here, and then back up. And then, well, by any luck, I may actually just plumb this thing right into here, actually. Or in here, if I can. Although that will mean that I'll have to turn off the... I'll have to shut off the heat pump temporarily. Because they're on the same circuit. Oh well, anywho. So... we've been working. I'm getting the feeling this thing is not mixed well, but oh well. Okay, I'm back, and we're back on the roll with SD card errors. As per usual. Oh well. So then today we're going to take and paint the white here. And then tomorrow what we'll do is paint yellow and paint white on this side. But the thing is, I think we're gonna have to take off some boards to take the white on the outside here. So actually what I may do is just rip all of these off and then just paint them on the ground and then hammer them back up. Or put them back up with screws. Or I'll put them back up with screws and then paint them. One out of two. Now I'm hoping this 3-liter bucket, or not 3-liter bucket, 3-liter can. I believe it's a 3-liter can. Or is it only a 1-liter can? I think that is a 3-liter can. Or is that only a 1-liter can? That may only be a liter can, actually. Oh well, anywho. Oh, we have had some black drip here, I see. Oh well. Oh, so yeah, so we're gonna do this done, and then I think what I'm also gonna do is just try and see if my dad's chainsaw wants to start. Because if it wants to start, we have a project tomorrow to take care of. Besides from well painting yellow and potentially changing stuff out with screws. Although changing stuff out with screws probably won't happen before Tuesday afternoon, because we're going to Fauske on Tuesday. So we'll probably pick up screws and maybe a Ryobi drill. I don't know. I'll have to good talk to my mom about that, since we have so many Ryobi batteries right now. Getting a Ryobi drill would probably be ideal, because we'll also be buying more batteries for a lawnmower, another 5 amp-hour battery pack at least. So like 2 5 amp-hour batteries in one package, which is gonna set us back probably about another 200 bucks around there somewhere. So that's fun. And I may have to find my other roll of this tape, which is down there. Or well, I know where it is down there. I just have to go get it. Because this one is about empty. Oh well. Ish. Oh. So yeah, so probably been about 3 episodes that came out today. So when this video is also released, because I got 2 other videos laying in a folder on this SD card as we speak. So yeah. So I'll probably be editing all of them together. So that one's painted, so it's literally here, here, and then inwards there. And that's everything left to be painted as far as the white stuff here, besides from, of course, on the outside. Those are not painted yet. And oh boy, I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna do that, because oh boy, that was turning into a runny situation, we could say. I may have to remix up that paint a bit, I think, but oh well. Oh well. Oh, jävlar. Let's remix up this one a bit. What's the date on this thing? Either 2001 or 21. 1 out of 2. And judging by how this thing is, probably 21. But oh well. She looking fine. Oh boy. Well, that was a good job, Mom. Well, that's gonna have to be scrubbed down with white spirit and everything. Oh, good job. No, sometimes my mom ain't that smart either, you know. And well, I need to note that too. Oh well. I guess it didn't turn out too bad. I think we're fine. I know somebody's probably gonna say, well, wouldn't it be better to use something else than a radiator pencil? And, well, you'd probably be correct. But, oh well, here we are. And a radiator pencil is what we're using, so here we are. Oh. Good thing I'm gonna go over here with the second layer of stain, right? Yeah. It's gonna cover it up good enough. I'll just have to let it sit for a long while. Well, I think one box is gonna be enough, I think. We're looking pretty good if you ask me. Oh boy. God damn it. Here there is tape. And since we're gonna have a second round of stain, I may be able to do the second round of stain tonight actually, I think. And if I can do that, although it will be kinda late, since it's 10:49 AM or PM already, so it will be kinda late, but I think I can do the second round of stain on here tonight and then finish up the rest of these. Now, the thing that's gonna be a pain in the butt to do is the rafters. That's what's gonna be the most pain in the butt to do, but oh well. And well, this entire wall. But oh well, that's not the end of the world. As long as we get these painted, that is what matters the most, I would say. So I think we should be good. Now you're probably looking at that. You remember that we had the sofa bench right there? That's why it's a little green there. But I'm gonna just spray some water there and just let it get some sun, and I promise you that will grow straight back. No problem. The thing we're also gonna tackle in this video, I said we were gonna do something else. I'm about trying to get start on my father's chainsaw. Is because I'm gonna take and just go ham, trim down all that, and some of that is quite hard and thick, so we actually do have to use a chainsaw down there. And there is some old wood from like the old fence whatnot down in there, so we're also gonna cut that up and get that out of here. And it's better to do that now when it's quite cold outside and a little bit of wind chill, because then there's less mosquitoes and shit around here, so I can cut all that down without having a swarm of mosquitoes suddenly popping up from that shit. So yeah. So that's also a thing. Plus, on the other side here, we have a lot of like wood that the neighbors cut down for us. But they have just thrown it down here, so I'm gonna cut it up more and then get it pulled up from there and potentially cut it up and cut it up into wood and throw into there. So yeah. So that also happened, quote unquote. Ish. As said, we're gonna be doing the jello again. So if a little bit ends up there, not really the end of the world, as long as it's kinda masked off. That's all that really matters. And talk about the devil. I'm gonna have to go get new tape. This one is not painted, so can take this one and hold it. Oh boy, come on, you piece of crap. Oh well, kind of. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I would be curious. Now, first of all, if I were to live here, by any luck of the imagination, I would own both two of these halves. Because if I did, that would have been the perfect amount. Technically speaking, my mom's house, like just her part of this two-part house, is about 100 square meters up and down. So if I had the other part, that would be great, because I'd have that, which would probably be my main living room, eating, dining room, whatnot, kitchen, bathroom, call it a day, and then bedrooms and whatnot. And then I would repurpose the entire that side of this building and install a cross door or whatnot. And the entire other section of this building, then although be it connected to this as well, would be server room, studio for both music, and then the gaming studio and all of that shenanigans and whatnot. The entire electrical would be completely rewired. And good thing we got 3-phase coming in here. So yeah, there would be so much that would be different about this house. You wouldn't recognize the darn place, and what the hell was that? Bye. There we go. And then this entire thing can get refed underneath here and then refed up to that box. Because then this will just be a constant one laying down here. And well, with due time it will probably just get painted over, but oh well. In due time, this will probably also be mounted more properly. But oh well. There you are. And then it will be there, and then run up and then grab her before she falls down. Okay, and then run her all the way up. And probably run her underneath there. Try and get her around and up, just to kind of jam her in place. And if I want to, I guess I can take kind of yank some screws in there or whatnot. Oh well, I see what happened here. That's the first quote-unquote problem, but by any luck that just kind of straightens itself. Which it looked like it did, so good. So then you're laying underneath the balcony and comes up, instead of laying on top of the balcony and coming the other way. Then we can unhinge her from the heat pump There was another place she stopped. Oh god. And then pull her even more. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she's pulled tight enough. She's not dangling. I'm not gonna bother putting any more quote unquote strain relief or whatever the fuck you want to call it on her. She's fine. Oh. So now the question of the day is feeding this sheet through this one and over to the other side. Well, I have a nipper. I can just re-strip these if need be. Ow. She's Ow. Okay, oh well. Then I guess we just kinda lay her down in here then. And lay her back there. So now the question is, do we just right up in there and call her a day? Or do we make it easy for my mom to disconnect it again? And I think we make it easy for my mom to disconnect it again, because she don't want there to be power down there this winter. So I guess we will fulfill her wish. And there again, she's quite picky about insurance and whatnot, about electrical work and whatnot even on. So I'm just gonna install her back in the outlet and just kinda call her a day. Although I would probably replace this outlet, quite frankly, but oh well. And this is just as a message for my mom. No, it does not matter which end these are plugged into. It's alternating currents. It doesn't matter plus or minus. As long as neutral and live is connected, it works fine. The only place where it will matter in an AC system is if you have a 3-phase system and it's some kind of complicated shit like phase return, like phasing engine or something in that form of matter. That's the only time it will really matter which phase goes where. But if it's just a regular house system like this, as long as you connect one phase to the other, you will get 230 volts. If you don't, then well, stuff just won't work. It won't say poof, it won't say pang, nothing like that will happen. So, then we get you back there. Oh god, come on, you piece of plastic. There we go. We got the other screw on the other side, which screws into that hole. Let me just clamp her down. No problem. Like that. And then we just try to close her back up. Even though this shit is theoretically speaking broken-ish. But, no well. Ow. This thing is kinda hard to hold at the moment. Arigato. Thank you. Then we just kinda dangle her down in here. Arigato. Gozaimasu. And then plug her back in. We got light down in there and we got power down in there. Ooh. Wahoy. Wahi. There. No problem. Now that shit is running underneath the balcony instead of on top. Great stuff. So now that place has power again, but this time underneath the balcony. Nani Sikure. Ikumi is live. Sure. Okay. Alrighty. Power is been rerouted. So now we can paint finished here. Okay, we are back, folks. And well, here we are. And yes, I'm using a hammer because I couldn't find the breaker bar, because I believe I was holding a breaker bar here the other day, but I think that one's actually at my grandmother's place. So yeah. I'm gonna be so happy we're buying. Like, some of these we can reuse, the ones that are actually whole we can reuse, but some of these that are broken or whatnot we're gonna remove whatnot. But some of them we can still reuse, but we'll be putting in. But all of these and these are gonna be new. For safety reasons. That's a little more appropriate. Oh. But oh well. Let's note down some stuff. So nitty sacks. Now the problem here is that these kind of also stick into the floor. Så 1 meter. Så 1 meter. Så 1 meter. Så det är den här ena jävla sektion. Och den här jävla brassektionen är i hver en seksjon. Nej, den där går across 2. Men ska vi ta hver jävla sektion eller ska vi ta den på annet vis? Så det som är den där är ju skrudd i där också. Så faktiskt den på den sidan där må ju nästan bli Nå kan jo vi egentlig sett 1,20 meter akkurat der. Men jeg tror det vi kan gjøre er jo bare å bruke de som står her fra før som mal. We can use these that are already here as templates. So really, we don't have to write these down. But now we got the base up at least. I don't know. Well, this one is practically already coming off. But if we're gonna layer anyway, we need to layer on her back. No, well. Maybe not. Or well, anywho, that side is kind of dry actually. And, well, we don't need to pry much. Oh, you gotta be joking me. Excuse me? Oh God. You gotta be kidding me. Please let this be the last one. Why is this one still stuck? Thank you. Well, she's 14. It's good enough for the time being. So we are back. I got my earbuds in. And we're gonna try to crank this bitch over. There we go. So there the saw stop is not enabled. Then we got the choke. Let's see if she will fire it. She just will not. Is there even life in the plug? Either that or is the carburetor plugged up? One out of two. Business looking squeaky clean. I mean, she's pulling over fine. That's the piston, which is looking completely clean. The big question is, do we have spark? Well, we have spark, but it's not the strongest spark in the world. So the big question is she even getting gasoline? That is the big question. As far as I can tell, all the contacts are here. She in, she on. Carburetor shouldn't have even been adjusted. So my question is there a problem with the fuel feed system? So what I'm gonna do is try to just squirt some WD-40 down in there. Pop the plug back in. Tighten her up. And then she will fire. Well, we have spark. Well, we have spark. That's clearly because she just fired with the WD-40, which means our problem is fuel not getting into the carburetor.